So hey guys, welcome to another video on this channel. So in this video, I'm actually going to be talking about the Super Bowl, which I've never actually talked about on this channel before, but I thought like the Super Bowl this year was interesting, so I thought I'll talk about it. So I'm going to talk about the Super Bowl, and I'm going to talk about the Champions Trophy that's about to begin in Pakistan this year, and I'm also going to be talking about the current affairs of Man United. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so let's start with the Super Bowl. So I thought like this was a very interesting Super Bowl watch, considering it was so one-sided. I haven't seen like a more one-sided Super Bowl match in a while. So like the Eagles totally like obliterate. I'm just gonna say like they totally destroyed the Chiefs. It wasn't even close. Patrick Mahomes like probably had like the one of the worst performances I've seen in a final like in a long time. Totally did not expect it. I'm sure he's capable of better performances, and like it must have been really embarrassing to perform like pretty much put in that kind of performance in like the biggest stage. So yeah, that was like one of the most interesting watches I've ever experienced in the Super Bowl. And as for the halftime show, I thought it was okay. I just didn't like, considering I didn't really enjoy Kendrick's like album. I and most of the songs were like uh, uh from his latest album. I thought like his halftime show wasn't that great. I personally think it could have been better. I think he should have performed his bigger songs more, and then I think that would have been much more interesting. But it was all right as far as Super Bowls go. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so let's talk about the Champions Trophy that's happening in Pakistan this year. So I just actually like Googled and checked that this is actually Pakistan's like first like major like sporting event, or like cricket, especially in cricket. Like this is their first like major like cricket event that they're hosting in Pakistan since 1996. So that's like almost 30 years ago. So like yeah, it's great for Pakistan. I'm surprised it took that long for them to host another like major cricketing event. But I hope like this Champions Trophy is very successful in Pakistan, and they get to host more like cricketing events, because that's gonna be fun to watch. Because I've actually seen like PSL, so I know like they have good atmosphere there. So I'm looking forward to actually watching all the matches in the Champions Trophy. And as for who I think are my favorites to win the Champions Trophy, so you have to like count Australia, because like they're like, when it comes to like cricketing tournaments, like they just turn into like Real Madrid. Like they're almost unstoppable at times. So you have to consider Australia. But like I watched the recent like tri-series between Pakistan, New Zealand, and South Africa, and I felt that like the New Zealand really read the conditions really well in Pakistan, and so that's gonna make them like strong favorites for me personally, because like they were reading the conditions really well, and I think they have a good amount of spinners in their team, and they have a lot of like players that are good at reading spin, so that automatically for me makes them like strong favorites. Because like the thing about like these conditions is so it's, first of all, it looks very slow, but like very spin friendly at the same time. So you need like good spinners, and also like batters who are good at reading spin. So that's where I think like New Zealand have a really good chance. I think India as well, because I think India is like a really like one or two, or I think three like quality spinners in their squad. So like they have to be considered up there. And they also have Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. Especially Rohit Sharma, I think like he's very good at reading spin. So, and like even their like younger like new batsmen, like their emerging players, they look very good at playing spin too. So I would probably say between these three teams. As for Pakistan, I don't know, man. Like with Pakistan, it's hard to like say anything, because like you don't know what you're gonna get. So I do think like they like selected a few players. It's kind of weird, because like they actually look sorted before like the time Ayub's injury, I wouldn't expect a national team to like completely like flip their like plans just for because one player got injured. So that's a little weird to me. But um, what can we say with Pakistan? Like they do weird shit. So yeah, so that's my thoughts on the Champions Trophy that's happening in Pakistan this year. So yeah, now let's talk about Man United. So yeah, with Man United, it's not looking great at the moment. Um, so for first of all, I guess we have to start with like Ineos. So I kind of did like research into this. So when they were taking over, and so when I looked at like Nice and also FC Lausanne, I saw that they aren't really like the great owners like people like tried to pretend they were at the time, because from what I saw, like both Nice and FC Lausanne got even worse than what they were then. So then I just got worried what that meant for Man United, because we were already struggling to like uh, compete for a Champions League spot. So like now I know that means like right now, if we don't win cups like a Europa League or FA Cup, we're not getting Europe. And I think going forward, it's going to be like this. People think it's just like a one-off season. I don't think it's a one-off season. So I think like for a while, this is going to be this case with us under Ineos, unless we have to really like focus on cups. So like next season, because I have a feeling we I want us to win the Europa League and the FA Cup. I still believe we could win one of those two cups. But let's say on the off chance we don't win any of those cups, and we're not getting Europe. And next season, if we want to get Europe, we're gonna have to win the FA Cup, because here's the thing: Liverpool are gonna get better, Man City are gonna get better, Chelsea are gonna get better, Arsenal are gonna get better, even Spurs are gonna get better. And you're also looking like Villa, who are going to get better. Even Brighton are looking like they're going to get better than us. And Newcastle. So at the moment, I'm looking at it, and like it's looking like it'll be a struggle just to get like in the top 10. So and then Ineos look like they do not want to spend their own money. Like there's so many things they could do to like actually like inject cash into Man United. Like they could change like the name of Old Trafford and like use stadium rights and like pay put money into the club in that way. They could like look into big sponsorship deals, and they're not doing that either. But what they are trying to do is sell youth players, and I don't know, man. This just makes us look like the new Southampton or like Brighton, because that's something like what they do: buy young players, develop them for like 2 years, and then sell them to like Chelsea and Arsenal and make like profit. Now I know that's good for like Southampton and Brighton, but that's not really Man United. We're supposed to like develop players and turn them into stars ourselves, and so to me it just looks like a big mess, and I don't expect anything to change for a while under Ineos. So for me personally, if things are to get better, then for me personally, I think Ineos has to leave, and along with the Glazers, I think they're both fucking up United bad, and we're not really gonna see progress until like they leave. But until then, like I guess we're just gonna be a club that like manages to stay like above relegation and compete for cups, because that's basically what we are. And I'm not sure what that means for like the managers coming in. Like how many managers are we gonna sack? Because like Ineos have a track record of sacking like 6 managers for Nice before, like in one season. So, and another thing with Ineos is they take too long making decisions. Like you didn't want Ten Hag, so then why would you give another 6 months? And then also they wasted so long getting Dan Ashworth, and then he leaves in 3 months. Like what's that? What's all that? Like I don't know, man. So like everything with Man United, it's like crazy at the moment, and I don't see any like road towards progression personally. So it is what it is. So yeah, that's all I had to say in this video. If you like the video, make sure to leave a like. If you agree with me, leave a like. If you don't agree with me, I'm not saying leave a dislike, but still leave a like. And if you have anything else you want to say, just leave it in the comments down below. I'll have a look. And yeah, I'll make sure to subscribe to my channel so you could obviously see more videos on this channel. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Thanks. Cheers.